Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Remember, you have greatness inside of you. Welcome back to another Habs Daily News with the hockey coach Guru Coach Frenchy. Today, episode number 378. What a minute, coach. First of all, we have some Habs news for you today, following by another Ab mock trade proposal. But before we start, guys, we invite you, please don't forget to click on the like, subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show, and leave us a comment about this episode. And let's dive in talking about my first subject of the day. My first subject of the day is about the Habs news. My first player we want to talk about is Habs Norlinder. Another shocking news about Norlinder. The last couple of days, we talked about the fact possible Norlinder quit the Montreal Canadiens. But from Nicolas Cloutier from TVA Sport, we just heard he's going to be at the training camp Habs Norlinder in September. This is a shocking news because, again, we expect Norlinder not going to be part of the Montreal Canadiens, maybe a possible divorce between both parties. But now look like from the agent of the Habs Norlinder, expect Norlinder to be at the training camp for the Montreal Canadiens. My second player I want to talk about is Casey DeSmith. We talk about the fact possible Montreal start the season with ménage à trois. But from Ken Hughes, he guarantee Casey DeSmith is not going to send him an American Hockey League with the Montreal Canadiens. So expect two things from Montreal Canadiens. Possible to trade him before the beginning of the season. We know that market for goaltender is very quiet at this moment. Or possible Montreal Canadiens keep Casey DeSmith for the beginning of the season. Finally, the last player we want to talk about today, guys, is Logan Mailloux. He's still waiting for an answer from the commissioner, Gary Bettman. This is about 2 months now. I don't know what's going on, but what we heard the last 24 hours, possible the representative of the NHL PA be involved between Logan Mailloux and Gary Bettman, Mike Wash. This is something have to be at the end of this subject because it takes too long. It's another things where Bettman, he missed completely the boat. And that's conclude, guys, all the news we got today. I would like to hear from you. Let me comments about Mailloux, DeSmith, or Norlinder. Let's move on for my second subject of the day. We are back for another under-over game. Today, guys, it's not about the players. What are you talking about? It's about the Montreal Canadiens. 36 W for the upcoming season. That'll give them approximately 72 points. And that's count the tie game they can get during the season. Are you under or over about 36 W for the Montreal Canadiens? But what about you, coach? Guys, I go under. I expect them to get 34 W, but 8 tie game for a total of 76 points for the upcoming season. This is my projection for the Montreal Canadiens. I would like to hear from you guys. Are you under or over with 36 W from the Montreal Canadiens for the upcoming season? Let's move on now, guys, for my last subject of the day. My last subject of the day is about the Habs mock trade proposal. Today, we want to talk about the Ottawa Senator. What are you talking, coach? First of all, guys, the Ottawa Senator have some big problem with the salary cap. They are only under $1 million, and they have to sign 3 players to reach the maximum of 23 players on the roster. At this moment, they have 20 players. They have to sign Sokolov and Shane Pinto. This is the player I want to talk about. Why, coach? I feel the Montreal Canadiens could do something with the Ottawa Senator about Shane Pinto. First of all, guys, Pinto drafted in 2019 by the Ottawa Senator, 32 overall pick, played last season, 82 game with 20 goals, 15 assists for a total of 35 points with Ottawa Senator. Imagine if Montreal could get Pinto, a big 6'3", again, over 200 pounds. I think it could satisfy the center line for the Montreal Canadiens for the future. Same age like Cole Caulfield, Alex Newhook, and Kirby Dach. All 4 players was drafted in the NHL 2019. So what is your proposal, coach, between the Montreal Canadiens and the Ottawa Senator? My proposal between the Habs and the Senator is the Montreal Canadiens get Shane Pinto and return. They trade the second round pick 2025 and the forward prospect Riley Kidney. I feel like it could be a good deal for both teams. Ottawa, anyway, they're going to lose players. They could get two assets for the future. And finally, Montreal get Shane Pinto at 22 years old. I think this is a good deal between both teams. I would like to hear from you guys about my mock trade proposal today between the Montreal Canadiens and the Ottawa Senators. That's conclude all the subject we have on this episode. Thanks for watching another Habs Daily News with the hockey coach Guru Code Frenchy. But before we leave, guys, we invite you, don't forget, please, to click on the like, subscribe to the Hockey National Show, and leave us a comment about this episode. And of course, we want to remind you one more thing. You have greatness inside of you, and we wish you an amazing, great, blessing day, everybody.